Hi, welcome back. So what we've got here is a door handle from a Mulsanne. These are prone to the chrome flaking off, and you've got a good example of that here. It happens to all of the door handles, and you can see it's that most of the cars are affected by this. So what we've got is we've got a replacement door handle, which is been redone, and it's a ideal replacement for this damaged chrome. And today what I'm going to do is just show you how you dismantle the door handle and swap it over, because it's a relatively easy job that anyone can do, and no one wants to have handles in their car like that. So this obviously has been removed from the car. That's the first job. And we're just going to go through taking the other components off and swapping them over. It's relatively straightforward, simple tools. We're just going to cut this tape here, just gently taking care not to cut the cable. And then you can retrieve that. So now you've got a screw here, and you've got to lift this little black cover up to reveal a couple of other screws. So yeah, that's a T10 Torx bit you want for this, for these ones. Now the only thing you might have to be careful of is that where there's so much corrosion in these handles and they're so prone to it, it can cause the screws to be seized, and there's a risk that they will break inside the handle. But ideally you don't get them stuck in there. That one's a bit tight. We'll leave that for a second. It's definitely going to be worth spraying some WD-40 onto these in advance. Trouble with these fixings is they're so small that sometimes the Torx tool just wants to break or bend or fail. I think we might have got lucky, and that's now coming out. No, it's broken. There you go. That head's just broken off that. I'm going to keep doing this one until it comes out. But that's not the end of the world, because as we're changing the handle, and we provide new screws with the handle, so that's all good. There you go. There's your screws. This plastic cover comes off here. There you go. That's just your lens. You can see all the corrosion coming out of there. So once you got that off, you can see it looks like both screws actually broke inside the housing. So yeah, luckily you get new screws with the kit, and the new handle has fresh threads for those. This one inside here is a smaller Torx. The outside ones are a T10. This one is an 8. So we're just going to take that earth connector off there, and then we can this is where you've got to be a bit careful, because it can get stuck around the push button. And there you go. You've now taken all the internal parts out. You can see all the corrosion built up around there. You just want to give that a nice clean before it goes back in the new handle. Any electrical cleaner. And now we're going to clear the decks and start putting them back in the new handle. So now we've got it all apart. It's just a matter of putting it back together again in reverse of how we took it apart. So start by putting the electrical components in there, making sure that the button's through properly. The screw that holds this eyelet on there, the new screw has got a slightly smaller head, so we've got a washer to go with it. So this can be a bit fiddly. And this is a T7. So that's on there now. I'm going to put the cover on with the lens. Again, this can all be cleaned up more, but just for the demonstration purposes. And then these are the same. These are T10 screws, and it's always a good idea to put all the screws in loosely until they're all in. And then once they're all in, you can nip them up. Probably worth getting a bit of silicone on this stuff to make sure it's doesn't come off or doesn't leak. And there you have it. That's a finished door handle. Perfect chrome. Just how you want it on your car. All right, thanks for watching.